Why leg strength after 70 matters more than ever. Did you know that after age 70, loss of leg muscles can leave you in a wheelchair in just 3 years? Have you ever paused and asked yourself, why do my legs feel weaker these days? Or maybe you've noticed that climbing stairs takes more effort, or standing for too long makes your knees ache. If so, you're not alone, and more importantly, it's not just a normal part of aging you have to accept. The truth is, after the age of 70, leg strength is about more than just moving from one place to another. It's your independence, your freedom, and your ability to keep living life on your own terms. Strong legs mean you can stay active, confident, and enjoy the things you love, whether that's gardening, walking with friends, or simply getting up from a chair without assistance. But here's the catch. As we age, our legs naturally lose muscle and stability unless we actively give them the support they need. And it's not just about exercise. Sometimes the missing piece is nutrition, specific vitamins your body starts to absorb less efficiently with age. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 essential vitamins that play a direct role in keeping your legs strong, steady, and energized from your muscles to your bones to your blood flow. These aren't magic pills. They're real, research-backed nutrients that can dramatically change how your legs feel and function in daily life. And the best part, you don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle. Just one simple habit, as easy as taking a single tablespoon a day, can start supporting your legs in ways you might not expect. So, before we dive in, do me a favor. If you're excited to learn something new that can make a real difference in your life, hit the subscribe button and type 1 in the comments if this sounds like something you'd love to try. And hey, if it's not your cup of tea, just type 0. I read all your feedback so I can make better videos for you. Alright, now let's get started. Your legs deserve this. Vitamin D, the unsung hero of strong legs. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up and felt a strange ache in your legs? Or maybe your knees buckle just a little when you walk, and you're not sure why. Sometimes we brush these things off as just aging, but what if I told you it could be something as simple and fixable as a vitamin deficiency? Let's talk about one of the most powerful yet overlooked nutrients for leg strength, vitamin D. Now, most of us know vitamin D has something to do with bones, but its role goes way beyond that. This vitamin is like the bridge between calcium, bones, and muscles. Without it, your body struggles to absorb calcium, the very mineral your bones rely on to stay strong. And when your bones weaken, so do your legs. But here's the kicker. Low vitamin D doesn't just affect bones. It can also leave your muscles feeling weak and shaky. Think about this. Have you ever had a day where your legs just felt off? Like walking across the room took more effort than usual? Or you got cramps even when you were resting? That might not be a coincidence. Vitamin D deficiency has been directly linked to muscle cramps, aches, even increased risk of falling, something we all want to avoid, especially as we age. So how do we get enough of this crucial vitamin? The most natural way is sunlight. About 15 to 20 minutes a day. But here's the challenge. As we get older, our skin doesn't produce vitamin D as efficiently from sun exposure. Plus, depending on where you live or how much time you spend outdoors, you might not be getting nearly enough. That's where diet and supplementation come into play. Foods like salmon, mackerel, fortified dairy products, and eggs are good sources. But if you're looking for something simple and powerful, here's a daily habit that can make a big difference. 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil per day. That's it. Just 1 spoonful can give your body a solid boost of vitamin D, and more importantly, the support your bones and muscles need to keep you steady on your feet. Many older adults who add vitamin D into their daily routine report surprising benefits. They say they feel more energized, more stable when walking, and even notice a reduction in those annoying nighttime leg cramps. It's amazing how one small habit can make you feel like yourself again. So if your legs have been feeling weaker, achier, or less reliable lately, don't just assume it's old age. Ask yourself, am I giving my body the fuel it needs to support me? Because sometimes the answer isn't more effort, it's smarter support. And vitamin D might just be the first key to unlocking stronger, steadier steps in your golden years, ready for the next vitamin on the list. It might be the one your nerves have been crying out for. Stay with me. Vitamin B12, the hidden key to leg strength and nerve health. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had one of those days where your legs feel like they're dragging behind you? Maybe you're walking across the room and suddenly realize your steps aren't as steady as they used to be. Or maybe your legs feel heavy, numb, or even a little tingly, like they're not fully awake. If any of that sounds familiar, there's a good chance your body is missing a vital nutrient that's often overlooked, especially as we get older. It's vitamin B12, and trust me, it's more important than you might think. Vitamin B12 is like the electrical wiring of your body. It helps power your nervous system, supports red blood cell production, and plays a crucial role in getting oxygen to your muscles, especially your legs. And when your body isn't getting enough B12, it's like trying to run a powerful machine on a weak battery. The result, you might feel tired for no clear reason. Your legs may feel weak, uncoordinated, or even start to go numb. Some people even describe it as a pins and needles sensation that comes and goes. What's surprising is that vitamin B12 deficiency is incredibly common among older adults, not because of poor eating habits, but because our bodies become less efficient at absorbing it as we age. That means even if you're eating a balanced diet with meat, fish, eggs, or dairy, you could still be falling short. And here's where the danger lies. When your B12 levels drop, your nerves can't communicate properly with your muscles. Your legs might not respond as quickly. Your balance can feel off. Even walking a short distance can feel like a challenge. So what can you do about it? Of course, you should include more animal-based foods like beef, chicken, salmon, eggs, and milk. But for something extra easy and powerful, here's a simple tip I love. 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast per day. It's loaded with B12, has a cheesy flavor, and you can sprinkle it over almost anything. Salads, soups, toast, or even blend it into a smoothie. Many older adults who begin adding B12 into their routine say they notice real changes, more energy, improved balance, and a sense of coming back to life. Some even say it feels like turning back the clock 10 years, not by magic, but by finally giving the body what it needs to function properly. So the next time your legs feel shaky or your steps feel unsure, ask yourself, could my body be asking for more vitamin B12? Because sometimes it's not about doing more, it's about supporting your body smarter. And B12 just might be the missing link between you and steady, confident movement again. Stick with me, because in the next part, we'll look at a vitamin you probably think is just for colds, but it actually holds the secret to stronger joints and faster muscle recovery. You won't want to miss it. Vitamin C, The secret behind stronger joints and faster recovery. When you hear vitamin C, what comes to mind? Probably oranges, or boosting your immune system when you have a cold, right? But here's something most people don't know, especially as we age. Vitamin C isn't just an immune booster. It's actually one of the most important nutrients for keeping your joints strong, your muscles resilient, and your legs feeling flexible and pain-free. Let me explain. Vitamin C plays a key role in producing collagen. That's the protein that holds your body together. Think of it like the glue that keeps your tendons, ligaments, and cartilage strong and working smoothly. Without enough collagen, our joints start to wear down. Movements feel stiffer, more uncomfortable, and recovery after any activity, even something as simple as walking, takes longer. So, if you've been waking up in the morning feeling like your knees are creaky or your legs take longer too, loosen up after sitting for a while. It might not just be getting older. It could be that your body isn't producing enough collagen, and that means it may be low on vitamin C. And it doesn't stop there. Vitamin C is also a powerful anti-inflammatory. That's crucial, because inflammation is one of the biggest causes of joint pain, muscle tightness, and delayed recovery. So when your vitamin C levels are low, your body has a harder time repairing itself after any kind of physical effort, and that adds up over time. Now, the good news is, getting more vitamin C into your life is easier than you think. Of course, you can start with foods like oranges, grapefruits, bell peppers, strawberries, and kiwi, all excellent choices. But if you want something more concentrated, especially if you don't always have fresh fruit on hand, try this simple daily habit: 1 tablespoon of acerola cherry powder. It's one of the most vitamin C-rich natural sources on the planet. Just mix it into a glass of water, add it to a smoothie, or sprinkle it into yogurt. Done. That 1 spoonful can deliver more vitamin C than multiple oranges in one easy step. And here's what people are noticing when they start adding more vitamin C to their routine. They say their legs feel less stiff, their joints move more freely, and they're able to walk longer without getting sore or fatigued. Some even say they wake up feeling more refreshed, like their legs recovered better overnight. So, here's the question I'll leave you with. What would your day feel like if your knees weren't stiff, if your legs didn't ache, if you could move with more ease? The answer might be just a spoonful away. Vitamin K2, the calcium director that protects your legs and bones. Let me share something that might surprise you. Calcium alone isn't enough for strong bones. In fact, without the right support, calcium can actually end up in the wrong places, like your joints, soft tissues, or even your arteries, and that can do more harm than good. That's where vitamin K2 steps in. Think of it like a traffic director for calcium. It doesn't build the road, but it guides calcium exactly where it belongs, into your bones and teeth, and away from the places where it could cause stiffness, poor circulation, or worse, fractures. Now here's what happens when you don't get enough K2, that calcium you're taking to strengthen your bones. Instead of going to your skeleton, it can start to settle into soft tissue, your joints, blood vessels, and muscles. Over time, this can lead to leg stiffness, achy joints, poor blood flow, or even weakened bones. Some people notice their posture starts to hunch, or that walking becomes more difficult, even though they're taking calcium regularly. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. This is something that's often missed, especially in older adults, who are doing their best to care for their bone health, but may be missing this one key vitamin. So how can you get more vitamin K2 naturally? It's found in fermented foods like natto, sauerkraut, and certain cheeses, particularly hard-aged cheeses. But I know those aren't always easy to include in a daily American diet. That's why I love this simple daily habit. 1 tablespoon of grass-fed butter or ghee. Not only does it taste great, it's also a rich, natural source of vitamin K2. And it's easy to add to your toast, vegetables, or morning eggs. And what do people report when they increase their K2 intake? They often say they feel less stiffness, especially in the knees and lower back. Their legs move more freely, their posture improves, and they even report a greater sense of balance and stability when walking. One woman I spoke with told me, "I thought I was just getting old. Turns out my body just needed the right kind of support." That's the power of smart nutrition over blind supplementation. So ask yourself this: if I've been doing everything right, eating well, taking calcium, but still feel stiff or unstable, could vitamin K to be the missing link? Because sometimes it's not about adding more. It's about making sure what you already have is being used the right way. Magnesium, the mineral that relaxes your legs and recharges your body. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a painful leg cramp? Or maybe your legs just feel heavy, like they're dragging, even though you haven't done much. Or perhaps there's that strange, crawling sensation in your legs when you're trying to sleep. What some call restless legs. If any of that sounds familiar, then it's time we talk about a mineral your body might be quietly begging for. Magnesium does. Now, magnesium doesn't always get the spotlight, but it should. It plays a critical role in 3 major systems that directly impact how your legs feel. Energy production: without it, your body feels more tired. Muscle contraction and relaxation: without it, your muscles tighten up. Nerve communication: without it, your legs may twitch, cramp, or feel numb. So when magnesium is low, and it often is in older adults, what happens? You might experience random leg cramps, that irritating restless leg feeling at night, or even just a sense of chronic fatigue in your lower body. And here's something most people don't realize. Magnesium also affects circulation. That means when you're low, your legs don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need, making every step feel a little harder than it should. Let's break that down with a real-world example. Have you ever gone for a short walk, nothing strenuous, and afterward your legs feel sore or unusually tired? That could be your body signaling that it's not getting enough magnesium to support proper blood flow and muscle recovery. Now, here's the good news. Magnesium is easy to get if you know where to look. Foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains are all great sources. But if you want a simple, daily habit to boost your magnesium intake with minimal effort, here's one I love. 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds a day. Just 1 spoonful gives your body a rich, natural source of magnesium, and you can easily sprinkle it into oatmeal, salads, yogurt, or even just eat it as a snack. And here's what people are reporting when they make magnesium a regular part of their routine: fewer nighttime leg cramps, more restful sleep, higher energy throughout the day, and for some, even better mood and focus. One gentleman told me recently, "I didn't change anything else. I just added magnesium through food. Within a week, my legs felt lighter, and I slept better than I had in months." It's not magic. It's just giving your body the tools it needs to do what it's designed to do: heal, move, and feel good. So let me ask you, if your legs could feel more relaxed, less sore, and more energized, Would it be worth adding 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seeds to your day? Because sometimes it's the smallest habits that bring the biggest relief. Vitamin E, the circulation and energy booster your legs have been waiting for. Let me paint you a picture. You sit down for a bit, maybe after lunch or watching TV, and when you stand back up, your legs feel cold, or maybe a little swollen. Sometimes they feel tingly, or they get tired way too fast, even after the most basic activity. Sound familiar? These could be signs that your circulation isn't what it used to be. And that's where today's unsung hero comes in. Vitamin E. Now, most people think of vitamin E as something you see in skincare ads, right? But in reality, this powerful antioxidant does something incredibly important inside your body, especially for your legs. Vitamin E helps improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and protect the health of your blood vessels, which means it's vital for keeping your legs feeling energized, warm, and strong. Here's why that matters. As we age, circulation naturally slows down. It's just part of the process. But when blood isn't flowing properly to your lower limbs, your muscles aren't getting enough oxygen and nutrients. And without that support, even small efforts like walking to the mailbox or standing in the kitchen can leave your legs feeling heavy, weak, or achy. Think about it. Have you ever taken a short walk, only to feel like your legs got tired way faster than they should have? That might not be just age. It could be your body calling out for more vitamin E. And the good news, you don't need a supplement bottle to start turning things around. You can find vitamin E in everyday foods like nuts, seeds, and avocados, all great additions to a heart-healthy plate. But here's one of the simplest, most concentrated ways to boost your intake. 1 tablespoon of wheat germ oil a day. This golden oil is rich in natural vitamin E and easy to add into smoothies, drizzle over salads, or blend into your morning oats. So, what kind of changes can you expect when you start giving your body this vitamin regularly? Many older adults say they notice their legs feel lighter, that old sluggish feeling fades. Others report that swelling goes down, and that they're able to walk longer distances without stopping to rest. Some even say their skin looks healthier, a nice little bonus from a nutrient that's working hard beneath the surface. And here's something even more important. Vitamin E doesn't just help your legs feel better, it helps protect your long-term vascular health. It keeps your blood vessels flexible, so blood can reach where it's needed most, especially in your lower body, which tends to suffer first when circulation slows. So let me ask you, if you could walk further, feel stronger, and stay more energized simply by adding 1 small habit to your day, would you do it? Because sometimes the biggest changes come from the simplest actions. And that's what this entire series has been about, empowering you with small natural steps that support your legs, your independence, and your quality of life. Conclusion: 1 small habit, big results. So now that we've walked through all 6 essential vitamins, let's take a moment to reflect, because what you just learned could change the way your legs feel, move, and support you for years to come. Let's recap quickly. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, keeping your muscles strong and your bones sturdy, so you feel stable when standing, walking, or even just getting up from a chair. Vitamin B12 fuels your nerves and energy, ensuring that your legs don't feel numb, heavy, or weak, and that you move with more coordination and confidence. Vitamin C boosts your body's ability to create collagen, which supports your joints, tendons, and ligaments, reducing pain stiffness, and that slow recovery after activity. Vitamin K2 makes sure calcium gets where it belongs, into your bones, and stays out of places where it causes damage, like your joints or arteries. That means stronger posture, better bone health, and fewer stiffness issues. Magnesium keeps your muscles relaxed and your energy levels steady. It helps prevent cramps, restless legs, and that frustrating fatigue that can sneak up on you during even light activity. And finally, vitamin E improves circulation, reduces swelling and leg fatigue, and helps your body deliver oxygen and nutrients to where they're needed most, your legs. Now, here's the most important part. This doesn't require a complicated health overhaul. You don't need expensive supplements, gym memberships, or strict diets. You just need one small habit a day. That's it. Maybe that's 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil, a scoop of nutritional yeast, some acerola cherry powder, a bit of grass-fed butter, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a spoonful of wheat germ oil each. One of these simple foods is loaded with the exact nutrients your body craves to stay strong, mobile, and pain-free. And when you start giving your body what it's been missing, even in small doses, you'll start to notice changes. You may feel more steady on your feet. You might walk longer without needing to rest. Your legs could feel lighter, less sore, and more energized, even first thing in the morning. It doesn't happen overnight, but give it a few weeks, and you might just surprise yourself. I know. Aging comes with challenges, but I also know this. Your body still wants to support you. It just needs a little support in return. So here's what I encourage you to do today. Pick just one of the 6 vitamins we talked about that stood out to you, the one you think your body may be asking for, and make it your starting point. Add that one small habit to your daily routine and observe what changes. You don't have to do everything at once. Just take the first step, because your legs, your movement, your independence, they're worth investing in. If you found this video helpful, please do me a favor. Click like so more people can find this information. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss practical tips like this. And most importantly, drop a comment below. Tell me which vitamin you're going to start with, or share how your legs have been feeling lately. I read every comment, and your story might help someone else take that first step to Thank you so much for being here. Stay strong, stay supported, and I'll see you in the next video.